Tonight's top story, the parents of a 5-year-old boy killed by a hit-and-run driver are talking only to Eyewitness News Everywhere.
Police say not only was the driver drunk, but they also think he's an illegal immigrant with no driver's license, no insurance. 35-year-old Jaime Perez is charged with driving under the influence, leaving the scene of an accident, and driving without a license. He is accused of hitting and killing 5-year-old Frank Brooks on County Line Road in rural Tate County, Mississippi. Eyewitness News Everywhere reporter Dana Revick talked with the boy's relatives about the accident that happened just feet away from the family's home.
This wooden cross right here marks the spot where 5-year-old Frank Brooks was hit and killed. His parents tell us he was out here in this yard playing with his brother and sister when this accident happened.
He was a happy, smiling kid, and they called him Frankie Blue Eyes.
My brother and I, we had our sons a day apart. It's just really, really hard. And, I love him like one of my own.
Family members of 5-year-old Frank Brooks say he was an angel, a loving boy full of energy. 2 weeks ago, Brooks was killed right in front of his brother and sister. The weekend this accident happened, it had been raining, and so this front yard was full of mud. And Frank's parents say that's why he came out here to play with his brother and sister. His siblings say that he went to go grab one of his sister's shoes here along the side of the road, and that's when he got hit.
He had blood coming out of his ears. His eyes were still open, so he didn't even have time to blink or hurt, and it was over like that fast.
Eyewitnesses say after this man hit this 5-year-old boy, he came racing in his Ford Excursion down this road, then lost control on this sharp curve and flew off the road here into these trees. This orange spray paint shows where his SUV hit, and here on the ground you can see this is still one of his side view mirrors.
And someone has said there were beer bottles in his vehicle. He didn't say a word to anyone.
Police immediately arrested 35-year-old driver Jaime Perez. Then the victim's mother soon found out more about the driver.
And then a few days later they told me he was an illegal, but he had a Tennessee ID card and the car was in his name but no insurance.
It's just unexplainable.
Now this young boy's family is left to deal with the grief of losing a child, while federal immigration officials will decide if Jaime Perez will be deported.
We'll never have another birthday for him. We'll never have any holidays for him. No dressing up for Halloween, and it's just really, really tough knowing that, he's missing out on all these things. I love him very much. I'll always love him every day that goes by.
I spoke with the sheriff in Tate County today, and he said Jaime Perez is being held without bond. Perez did have that Tennessee ID card you heard Frank Brooks' mother mention, but investigators say that Perez also had Mexican documents on him as well at the time of the accident and some questionable Social Security cards.
This whole issue, though, about whether he's going to be deported, I assume that comes after Tate County gets to prosecute, right?
That's right, Cameron. A judge in Tate County will decide if he is found guilty what his sentence will be. We hear he would serve that time in Mississippi, and then after that is when he would be deported. We also heard if he's ever found in the United States after that point, he could face 20 years in a Mexican jail.